Hello, this is Boxing Unlimited here again, and we're going to be talking about the fight between Mbili, Christian Mbili, and Sergiy Dereyanchenko. It's a super middleweight contest, and whoever wins this fight goes up in the ratings. But particular that we're going to talk about the tactics and the prediction in this fight. This fight is coming up on Saturday in Quebec, Canada. And it is, we'll have to start by saying this is the biggest test of Mbili's career. He's a young guy, he's undefeated. Fighting the Dereyanchenko is not an easy job. You can ask GGG, Daniel Jacobs, and Mungua. For Mungua, the other day, what made him win the fight is the knockdown. For GGG, I think Dereyanchenko won that fight. It's a very close fight, and they gave it to GGG Golovkin on points, unanimous points decision. I don't believe that. That was wrong. Every person that beating him is a championship fight. Is a tough axe to fight him because he's got a good chin and he's got good engine. But at 38, I wonder whether he's going to still be returning. But we will see on the day what happens. Because age is just of numbers. We saw Lara the other day knock Zarafa out at 40, 41. And he's still going to fight Garcia. And he's 41 years. So we've been seeing Zhang knocking people out. He's in his 40s. So age is not really the question. The question is what kind of experience do you have? What kind of dedication do you have to the job? Have you been dedicated? Do you sleep well? Do you eat the right food, right nutrition, and do the right exercises and keep yourself, healthy? That is what is going to happen. And this fight, we're thinking Mbili is a front foot fighter. He's all action, all through. He comes on the front foot. But Dereyanchenko is tough and the experience, this experience is an advantage. From Mbili, his younger age is an advantage. How this fight is going to pan out is something we don't know, but it's going to be a good fight. We're looking forward to it, though. Both fighters, for them to win, Dereyanchenko has never been knocked down before. For both fighters to win, they have to come from the inside, Both fighters have almost the same height and reach. Mbili is the younger man. He has to take advantage of that. To win, both fighters have to use body punches. Come on the inside. Whoever is going to take the center of the ring and put the other back is going to win this fight. Mbili comes on the front foot always. Everybody knows that. He's an all-action, throws punches, volume of punches. They are not concussive. But he could knock you out with a left hook or a right cross combo to the shin. That is, if you give him the opening stage. Both boxers, for them to win, have to create a space, a distance, because they are front foot coming fighters. But we've seen Dereyanchenko fight Golovkin, who is a front foot coming fighter, and put him on the back foot and threw some body punches that rocked GGG Golovkin. Rocked him and sent him back on the back foot. We saw that. He was almost going to knock him out, if not for the experience he has. So Mbili has to be very careful with him. This is the most dangerous fight I've ever seen him in. It's the biggest test he's ever. If he crosses this test, we will say he is the man. He's ready for the top guns. Top dogs will be ready for him. Everybody will be watching this fight because anybody who has beaten Dereyanchenko, even with GGG giving him a cut in round 2 and then couldn't stop him and couldn't beat him convincingly, will show you the kind of boxer he is, how tough and how experienced he is. He fights on the Mongia was the same thing. He would have won that fight if not for the knockdown. Daniel Jacob, the same thing, split decision. Nobody has ever beaten him who is not, would you say, a champion, a tough gun in the field. Having said that, we have to say that age, is another thing. As I said before, for you to beat any of these two boxers to beat each other because they fight almost the same way. But the advantage Dereyanchenko has is he can fight on the back foot, can fight on the front foot. His punches are not are concussive, but he's a pressure fighter, you know. So whoever backs the other person back wins this fight. And whoever throws more blows, because he's going to come back, I don't think there's any knockout in this fight. I don't see any knockout in this fight. If there's a knockdown, Dereyanchenko has never been knocked out. But Mbili also have some faults as well. When he's coming on the inside, you can't catch him, you can't counter him. Counter punches are necessary for you to beat Mbili. You know, Mbili is a young fellow. He's I wouldn't say he's reckless, but he comes with his head. So uppercuts are necessary if Dereyanchenko will have to win. Uppercuts, when he comes on the inside, set up your uncle, take a page, you know, take a step backwards, and then come with that right uppercut through the middle. You know, it's very, very important. You know, combination of punches and angles must be set. The combinations is walking in from the head to the body, or from the body to the head, depending. And pay attention to body punches is necessary. It's in fact imperative in this fight. You know, body punches might be the key to victory for both of them. Whoever oppresses well and comes with the body through the inside, and then, you know, releases his punch as he was coming in, wins this fight. You know, volume and variety of punches, that is what we say. Uppercuts, right hooks, left hooks, you know, body punches, one to the solar plexus, the other one to the ribs and the liver. All these punches are very, very important for a win in this fight. It is also very important to remind both boxers, for them to win, the work rate has to be consistent and has to be above level. You know, because these two fighters are fighters, explosive fighters. You know, they come through the front foot and they release punches from all corners and they pressurize you educatively. The person that carries out that plan, that game plan, wins. We're talking about tactics and prediction, and this is Boxing Unlimited. We're telling you this because we have a knowledge of this, of the two fighters and the way they fight. And, you know, taking the sting out of punches as well, you know, don't let it hit you flush. You know, as you're coming in, because it's going to be this fight is going to be in the middle of the ring. But whoever sends the other backwards to the rope and makes him fight on the back foot wins this fight. You know, that is what we're saying here. You know, putting the other person on the back foot is key to victory. Uppercut is necessary on the inside. Jabs to control and set up your right combos are very, very important. You know, jabs are the best weapon to set up your right combos. It's so that when you release your haymaker, it lands, because you're confusing with the jab. You come with the jab, back, and then you go to the body, to the side, to the liver, you know. Having said this, we have to say that ability to take punches, you know, and again, the cardio, the fatigue, lactic acid, you know, and all those things that will slow the fighter down. And because once you've been hit with a lot of body punches, it weakens your leg and takes the wind out of you. You're not necessarily as strong as you are. We saw it in so many fights. We've seen it in so many fights. We talked about the Golovkin fight with Dereyanchenko. We talked about the fight with Kabayel and Magmedov. You know, there are so many other places, areas where you see that one of the most important punches you throw in boxing is body punches. And then again, you know, you can't bob or wave or take the sting out of after the punches that comes to the body, because the body is just steady, is there. So it's a good plan. You don't miss the body, to tell you the truth. So left hooks the body, you know, below the arm, under the arm, you know, is key to victory in this fight. Whoever carries his game plan to the highest wins this fight. Because I know the coaches have studied the boxers and everything, but we're looking for the day who is going to carry his own out, who is going to be the governor on the day. And we believe it's going to be a very tough fight for both boxers. You know, they must have to You must have to break the opposition down through body punches. There's no doubt about that. Accuracy of punches as well, and then mobility, movement, they are key to this fight. Depending, because Dereyanchenko, we know, goes to an angle where you can hit him flush and comes in with punches from all corners of the. And he comes in and goes out and comes in and goes inside and outside. We will see. Mbili is also like that. Mbili is relentless with his pressure, and he needs it today because this is the most important fight. Dereyanchenko is 38, he's old in boxing sense, but I don't think he's really old. He's been into wars. I don't know if his body can withstand the pressure that he will get. But for me, I have to be honest with you. I would say this is the most dangerous fight for Mbili. His record is at stake, and everything is at stake here. And for him, if he loses this fight, he goes down the rating order. He goes down the rating order. He won't move up. Because people are looking at him and saying the next time is going to be his fight against Canelo. But if this fight, he must have to cross this hurdle before anything to happen. For me, and we said the movement is very important, taking thing out of punches, angles, accuracy of punches, pressure and everything. These are elements to winning this fight. And however, it is important to say that this fight, the predictions will say Mbili, because he's been more active, Mbili wins this fight by a close decision, a split or majority decision. Let us see what is going to happen. But we believe there will be no knockout in this fight. And we believe both boxers are good and they've got the same tactics. Whoever subdues the other subdues his will, because determination and willpower will be necessary to win this fight. We'll call it a day here. Do have a nice day, and God bless.